Welcome to Framework Fortune. It's time for another episode of Portfolio PowerUp, and today we have our good friend Blaqamore Hampton from freedomoverfailure.com and blaqamore.com. Is that right?
There we go.
Okay. How you doing, man? How's it going?
Doing all right, man, especially with the sun back out shining over around these parts. How about you?
Yeah, it's pretty much the same. It's been a crazy year. Last time we talked, I believe it was before the pandemic crash of the stock market and where everything really got rough last year. So what's been going on, man? You got the website, actually two websites going on, and you got a really good message, I think, with the Freedom Over Failure. That not only, I think your target is your community, but I think even more so, it's universal.
Mm-hmm.
Health and financial literacy. That's what everybody needs right now. I mean, we've been needing it for years.
And we need it now more than ever.
Yeah, exactly. So if you want to real quick, just tell everybody a little bit about that. Give them the spiel.
Basically, Freedom Over Failure. We teach health, wealth, and all the essentials you need to live your best life, especially in this country. Like you said, it's geared towards my community, but the only thing I do to attract my community is be myself. I look like me, but of course, it's for everybody. BLAQAMORE.com, that's just where I consolidated everything that I have going from my Patreon, which I'm about to launch within about 2 weeks. I have more exclusive content over there. We still do the meal plan things, teaching on health, teaching on the future, cryptocurrencies. It's a lot going on these days. So we just pushing that narrative forward.
Nice. And pretty much I would say the key to everything and the message that you're pushing is discipline. Because when it comes to health, when it comes to finances, pretty much anything in life, discipline is the biggest key. That's how the rich get rich and stay rich. They're on set schedules, putting in a certain amount of time of work every day, taking their breaks at an exact time. They get on this routine, and they don't do it because they like routines. They do it because of that discipline, and the best way to discipline yourself is with your brain. Keep doing it, and then your brain will stop focusing on doing it and just do it. So then your brain can actually focus on other things.
Exactly. You gotta have discipline to the point where it becomes second nature. Then after a while, It's not really discipline anymore. It's just who you are.
Yep, exactly. So you mentioned crypto. So I gotta ask, man, it's hot right now. Are you trading the cryptos? Are you long term holding them? What are you doing with them?
It's piping hot. These things are going a little too fast, and I had time for it. So I just still have my Bitcoin, but I haven't been able to dibble and dabble in all the latest things going on. NFTs is the latest thing that caught my. But I haven't necessarily practiced. I just got Bitcoin. I'm a dinosaur in the crypto world now, which is great. That's how fast.
Yeah, no, I know. I feel the same way. I mean, I've gotten into all the altcoins and all of that, but I mean, you can't go wrong with Bitcoin. I think it was up to 60,000 again this morning. So it looks like it may push even further up, maybe up to that 75K range.
Yeah, I mean, I look at it I look at Bitcoin the same way I look at gold, except digitally. It's a store of value. With all the money being printed, almost half the money that exists today just got printed in the past 12 months.
Yeah.
So when that happens, other asset classes, they rise in value, not necessarily because they became more valuable. It's just that cash isn't worth as much because it's not as scarce anymore.
Exactly.
So this is why stocks going up, cryptocurrencies, real estate. So cash is like a bad investment now. You want to put it in the other places.
I agree 100% because cash it's going to continue to decrease in value, and it's decreasing in value by like the minute. The more they print out, and the more they add to that Federal Reserve piggy bank with the nonsense they're doing.
I seen a chart that was kind of concerning very recently, yesterday. The debt to GDP.
Oh yeah, it's insane.
That's kind of concerning.
Yeah, if you go to, I'll pull this up real quick so everybody can see it. Like just big red numbers all over.
They're red.
Yeah, all over the place. Just this national debt's insane. The debt per citizen's insane. It's just crazy, man. Like I don't know how this is going to be sustainable. And yeah, man. So I've been telling people a lot right now because the markets are so volatile. Survive until you thrive. Like you don't need to make any money right now. You just need to not lose any money or make a little bit of money to slowly grow your account, because you're not going to be consistently hitting those big runners or anything at the moment because of all this volatility. So if you can just make small profits, keep your losses even smaller until the market gets back into a hot time, or if you got a hot day, then go big on your position sizes. Got to survive till you thrive.
Yeah, just got to stay in the game, man. Can't trick out the game before it turns into your favor.
I know you got to get going here soon, but we haven't really talked too much about actual stocks. Is there any stocks that are on your radar for the year, even with this possible crash coming? Some that you're looking at like, oh man, if that crashes down to this price level, that's a no-brainer. That's a buy. Got any watch lists like that?
One of the most recent purchases I had was in Mohawk. MWK is a ticker symbol. I don't know if you heard of them, but they're like a small cap.
It sounds familiar. Is it military?
It's like e-commerce. So like me and you, like if we hear about some product, maybe something new for around the house, some gadget for your toilet, I don't know. You're probably gonna go on Amazon. You're gonna base your decision off of the reviews because you don't even know the brand. Over 75% of searches on Amazon are not brand specific, so they're looking at products, they're looking at the reviews, seeing what people are saying.
Yeah.
So this company has a technology, artificial intelligence, Mohawk e-commerce engines, AIME, I think is what they stand as the acronym. And they use that to somehow gather all of that review data and all of that, and then they do one of two things. They either buy that product that's been selling off the shelves organically by itself anyway, or they'll basically steal the product and just make their own, you know what I'm saying, with all the same features and sell it. So it's a way to, you're getting the best of Amazon with this small cap company, which has a whole lot of room for growth to me. I want to say, I think the prices fell a little bit since I bought it. Yeah, I think it's fell a little bit, but there's a point in time when I had already doubled my money, so I'm about to buy some more now that it fell a little bit.
Yeah.
That's my favorite recent purchase.
Okay, that's an interesting one. I have not heard about. I've heard Mohawk. I think from when I'm day trading, but I don't look into the companies when I day trade that hard. I just look at the PR.
Another company, I talked about this months and months ago, called Freedom Holdings. Long story short, they're like an overseas version of Robinhood. They're growing just as fast as Robinhood, but except over there, that stock did more than double since I talked about that.
Real quick on them, that's a good idea, I think, right now with the U.S. market and everything going on being so mysterious and unknown. Investing in foreign markets is a good idea because there's going to be some hot foreign market stocks, especially if the U.S. dollar does crash.
I don't really have too much more than that on my watch list because I've been chilling. I just been trying to enjoy life.
Yeah.
I add to my portfolio if I get something super interesting because I'm at a point where I'm not even really searching. I just wait for something to come to me and find the most interesting of whatever crosses my desk. So those are my two most exciting things, at least that comes to mind right now, that I actually bought. There's other things on my watch list, but they're not coming to my mind right now.
Yeah, we'll have to check both of those out. We'll tell people where they can find you and hit you up and learn more about everything you got going on.
Freedom over failure. Go to BLAQAMORE.com. That'll get you access to everything I have going on, from the courses, the meal plan. Follow me on Patreon, which will be launched in 2 weeks. And I appreciate you having me on the platform.
Oh, absolutely.
And BLAQAMORE.com, man. That's pretty much all I got to say.
All right, there you go. So appreciate everybody watching these videos as always. If you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button and let's teach that algorithm a lesson, that dirty, mean algorithm, and smash that like button. And you'll be able to find these episodes across my channel as well as Blaqamore's channel as well. So, till next time.